Roatan, Honduras today, and we are staying on the ship.
And we're going to lodge some complaints.
Welcome to day 5. We lodged our complaints, which simply meant filling out a piece of paper, and the main manager, what they call him? General manager, is supposed to contact us in our room, and of course we're not in our room because we gonna get some hot tub time in. Because again, we're staying on the ship, and as you can see, it's pretty empty right now. Pretty empty, pretty good time to get some pool time in. Got a little hot tub time in. It's still next to empty here on the pool deck. Give you a little view of the pool deck. Yep.
Don't get me drunk, you're going too fast.
Looks like everybody is in port probably. And what are we doing next?
I haven't decided yet.
I don't know is the answer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're going to figure it out though.
We're going to look at the Freestyle Daily, which is the cruise compass if you're a royal person. It's the planner about what's going on now. We could probably get some trivia in. What time is it? It's 10:43. We're not even to lunch yet. He's going to be wanting to eat though at 11.
You need to quit drinking alcohol. Your camera's doing
He's
all
going to
this.
be wanting to eat at 11 already.
Hey,
And
eat,
I'm not even hungry
sleep,
yet.
repeat. I'm on a cruise.
Eat, sleep, cruise, repeat. We had how long by the pool?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's 10. No,
2 hours?
It's 11. 11:42.
2 hours maybe?
That's what I call a vacation, people.
I enjoyed the hot tub a little bit. We'll do that again,
That was nice.
especially while we're under low capacity in port.
Yeah, and a little bit of cloud cover.
Yep.
That's kind of nice because we're a little bit sunburned from
Right.
yesterday.
Well, you know what time it is now.
Well, we want to make a 12:15 Top Gun movie in the atrium. So we need to go catch a snack at least.
JJ needs to get his feet on.
to eat something. So we're going maybe to try and get a burger or something in the Garden Cafe, the buffet, and then hit the atrium for the movie. We just talked to one of the executive sous chefs, Leroy.
He's telling us about all the food that they prepare.
How many? He said how many eggs?
1,000 pounds of potatoes a day. 1,000 pounds of potatoes a day. I can't remember how many.
30 cartons.
30
of eggs.
30
No, it's 30 dozen.
It's like a pallet of eggs every day.
30 dozen eggs in a box.
I told him I only had 4 this morning.
You were doing your part.
I was doing my part to help him. Yeah. But also wanted to tell him what a great job his staff is doing on the food, because the food's been. And you know what? I'm from Texas. Okay. One of my first markers is, does the ranch dressing stick to the lettuce or does it run off? Okay. It's pretty thick.
It sticks to the food.
I'm digging it. Look at that forehead, burnt.
I got a sunburn. I was looking at this and I was like, wow, I really got a sunburn.
You got toasted.
We just gave our feedback to crew. Let me make sure our microphone's around here. To a supervisor for
Housekeeping.
hospitality or housekeeping or something. Because,
Very nice. She was very nice.
Because we've had 2 cabin cleanings in 4.5 days. So this morning on day 5 was our 2nd cabin cleaning. I mean, this is our 18th cruise, y'all, and we've never had that happen. So anyway, and we had heard some things about the staff being low, like supposed to have like 1,400 and they have 800.
May or may not be true.
She told us that was not true. There are 1,600 crew physically on board. Okay. And she said they were not short on crew, room steward crew, right? And so we don't know what the reason is. She was going to investigate and, let us know if there's a reason she could share or if it was just a training issue, which that's fine. Either way, we just want them to know that if there had been policy changes recently, they weren't working. Something's not working. Or if it's training, there needs to be some retraining. The other issue was, also not answered to my satisfaction, was in-person e-muster. I was not happy with the in-person e-muster. So the first reason she gave...
The lawyers did it.
sorry. That was a recording.
Public address announcement.
Medical emergency.
Medical emergency.
So we can pray that that person's okay.
Yes.
The other issue was the in-person e-muster. Like, why, people, why? This worked for a year and a half, and we were compliant under law, and everything was fine. So what she tells us is, first of all, we're now compliant with blah, 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 organization, da-da-da-da-da. And then I said, well, evidently it was compliant for a year and a half, and now all of a sudden we're not. I never really got an answer as to why it changed.
The industry's changed the rule.
And then she changed the...
Here's the funny thing.
She kind of added to the information.
Here's the funny thing, but not funny. It's probably a bunch of lawyers who have never cruised in their life.
Probably not. She added to the information to say that there were 50% of people who were not even watching the video for e-muster.
And that,
so all you people out there
who are not taking care of business,
who were not,
this is your fault.
Who were not watching the e-muster video, we can no longer do it. And I even asked her, I said, so everybody suffers? And I gave her off the top of my head, like, I'm not in the cruise industry, I don't work in this industry. And I said, okay, just one answer, you don't let them on board. You have a holding area in the terminal and you say, we show that you haven't watched the video, you need to go over there, please sir, until we know that you've watched the video. You can't get on board. Guess what? You'd have 100% compliance, and we wouldn't have to waste an hour.
Would that be considered hostage taking?
No, they agree to that in the cruise contract.
In the number 3 font?
They agree to that. You have to watch this to get on board. And if they don't, whose fault is it? It's theirs, and there's a waiting area right over there to go watch the video, and then you can start drinking on board. Anyway, that got nowhere because
so much
nothing's
for
going to
that
change.
Story.
Nothing's going to change. And supposedly every cruise line is moving to it eventually. So if you haven't had a cruise with in-person muster again, it's coming. So it was not fun. And just as many people were not paying attention. They were looking at the ceiling. You can't have your phone out. But they were looking at the ceiling. They were, looking at other people.
Really?
They were drunk. They were too drunk to, comprehend it anyway. So,
that was the only good thing to come out of COVID.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we
That's
have
it from here
voiced
for now.
our concerns, and I think we're going back to the hot tub.
I'm going to the hot tub.
Hi.
Hey.
When I came here, I see the red light. Oh,
stop. I'm sorry.
I go back.
Here.
I go to the room
Sherry, turn
service
it off.
country and ask her, the lady, to call you. So now I am good to go to give you
What
this
is-
one.
what is
It's
this?
a chocolate covered strawberry with casino chocolate.
Okay.
No sugar.
Sherry,
Do
have
Do we
you
know
got one
who
of
it's
our-
from?
Does it say who it's from?
No, sir.
Thank you.
You're
Beautiful.
welcome. Have a nice afternoon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You too.
You're welcome.
What'd you get, JJ?
We, I don't know who it was, but oh, look at that. White and brown chocolate.
Oh, and are those candies or
Yes.
cheese?
This looks like caramel.
Well, take a bite.
I'm going to take a bite of this
Take a
bad
bite
boy.
and see.
Oh, no, it's creamy.
Oh, it's got red stuff in it.
Raspberry?
I think it's raspberry. With like chocolate. Some kind of chocolate outside.
Some raspberry.
We're guessing it might be from
We don't know.
the sous chef.
We
We
don't.
talked to him this morning, like we told you, in the buffet.
We don't know.
And he gave us, the statistics on the potatoes and the eggs and all that. He took our cabin number, so who knows?
We say thank you, whoever it was.
It is 4:05 and all aboard is 4:30. There's the peoples coming in from the port. That's a pretty nice port area. Shops upstairs and downstairs. And they just finished this pier not long ago. Well, last time we were here, which was, I think, before COVID, it was not done. It is snack 0:30. It's actually 4:11, but I got hungry. So we are here at O'Sheehan's because we are at O'Sheehan's, if you couldn't hear me because I had the menu in front of my face, because this is the only places that open until 5. And I think Garden and Cafe opens at 5 and the MDRs open at 5:30. But in between that time, O'Sheehan's is the only thing that's open for snacks. for snackaroonies, so this is where we are. Little hint, we told them we were in a little bit of a hurry because we looked around and saw that they were pretty busy and thought we're going to be here waiting on meal until 5 o'clock, and that's when everything else opens. And they got our nachos to us like that very quickly. Little beef, little cheese, little pico guacamole, and just enough to tide us over. Sail away from Roatan. They're all waving. The band starts playing again. I wondered why all the workers were staying, and that's why. And you can see us getting farther and farther away from the dock. That's kind of cool.
Hear that?
That they all hang around.
God bless Roatan!
Goodbye, Roatan. Hello, Cozumel, the next port. We got sail away done. We got a little snack earlier before sail away, as you
We
saw.
did.
We are going to dinner in the other MDR. What's it called?
Taste.
Tonight. So we've been to Manhattan Room, we've been to Savor, and now we're going to Taste. As far as we understand, it's all the same menu, but it's a little different environment. You know.
Atmosphere is different.
Yeah, try them all. And then tomorrow we have Cozumel and Cagney. No, that's
Cagney's
Saturday. We're doing the
Steakhouse is Saturday.
Saturday. So I think we actually are going to do something after dinner. Do we think?
I don't know what's available, but we're going to check it out.
We'll see.
Okay.
In the arcade outside of the theater, there he is.
Howdy.
Come here, get in a picture.
Howdy, folks.
Dinner was good, more than good.
Yeah.
I had pesto gnocchi pasta, you know. JJ, well, to start off with, his wasn't more than good.
I had a New York strip that was cooked properly. It was tasty, but it was tough as a boot.
So he spoke up, and they were thankful because, you know, he said it could be a vendor issue or whatever. You never know. So
They bought me a lovely dish of short rib
and pasta.
and pasta.
Yeah, he enjoyed that. And then we both had apple cobbler and ice cream.
And we're going to go watch a
Fig and-
show.
Fig and apple cobbler, actually.
Fig and apple, yeah.
So if you're looking at the Norwegian menu, those are very good
Fig
options.
and apple cobbler with ice cream. So now we're going to go see a show.
And we are in the arcade. If you
Arcade,
can't tell behind
currently.
us. And the beautiful noise you're hearing is a bowling alley.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that.
Are you kidding
The
me?
bowling alley behind us.
You gotta be kidding me.
So we're going to go see The Magician here in a second.
And I'm going to take a nap.
And I think we probably can't use our phones again.
Oh,
'cause
no.
We couldn't the other
No,
night.
no.
You know, I got in trouble. So
I have the camera Nazis.
it's a rule. But we're going to go enjoy The Magician. And then maybe a game show after that. We'll see.
Maybe end of night and take a nap.
We'll see. No, 2 seats together in the theater. And we were 10 minutes before the show.
Standing room only.
No, there were 1 seats here and there, you know, sporadically, 1 little seat here and there.
Maybe 6 in the whole house.
No 2 seats together.
Yeah.
So much so that the employee at the top of the stairs were telling people there's no
Sorry,
more seats.
we got
There's
no
more-"
seats.
And like you'd see people as we were going down looking for seats, you'd see people coming back up and they were like no seats.
Yeah, two-way traffic. It's all right. I'm the only magic you need.
And I mean, really, are we wasting our time? What do we get? What do you have to do? You're on a cruise.
I'm on a ship.
So we're gonna go back to the Atrium Lounge
And see what's happening.
for a potential thing at 8 o'clock. So we got 30 minutes.
We'll see what's happening.
Sherry from Texas, team leader for starboard side.
This was a crowd interactive Name That Tune game that pitted one side of the room against the other. Each side had a team leader, but the crowd was encouraged to help the team leader name the tune and artist, then actually sing the song.
And I
As we continued through the game, the host also explained there were points given for choreography and cohesion as a team. As you can see, my team knocked it out of the park, following my lead with some silly 80s cardio choreography. Check out our motions and name that tune in the comments below for bragging rights.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for both of my team captains.
If you're on a Norwegian ship with this game show, be sure and join in for a great evening of fun.
Final winner is, I have no idea. I have not been keeping track of any of these points whatsoever. But what I would like to say one more time is thank you to you, our beautiful audience, to our beautiful team captains, and to the members of 876 Connect.
That was an unexpected end to the evening.
What a treat. Maybe?
I hope we could have showed y'all enough of that we don't get copyright strikes. Because that was a crazy time. What time is it now? Are we going early? 9:46.
Well, it's actually 10:46.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to set the clocks ahead an hour.
We've had to change times twice on this cruise, which is really weird. Because I don't think we've ever had to do that before.
Yeah, we have. It's been a while since we've been this way.
So we had to change it in Costamaya, and we're changing it again in,
Yep.
in Cozumel. Tomorrow is Cozumel, and we are doing Paradise Beach
Oh.
for the first time. So
That'll
we
be
have been to
new adventure.
3 other places in Cozumel, so I'll link that video down below for you to see some ideas and a tour of the Cozumel port. Next week's vlog will be on Paradise Beach. So night, or
See you.
have a good day or a good afternoon wherever you are.
See you in the morning.
Be blessed.
All right. Peace.